Our big doings in Roanoke tonight. A community group is threatening legal action against the nonprofit Total Action for Progress, or TAP.
The Dumas Legacy Group says TAP may be illegally trying to sell the historic Dumas Center to an anonymous third party, and it's hired a lawyer to investigate. WSOS 10's Rob Manch spoke with both sides this evening. He has the details for us tonight. He's live in downtown Roanoke. So, Rob, this is just the latest development in a long discussion, if we want to call it that. It's been a heated discussion over this building.
Yeah, TAP and the Dumas Legacy Group have been at the negotiating table for months, and TAP can entertain several different offers from the Dumas Legacy Group for this building you see here behind me, but ultimately TAP did decide to sell the building to an anonymous third party. But now the Dumas Legacy Group is saying that TAP might have been motivated by race and that that new buyer might be intending to destroy the historic character of this building. A crowd gathered at the Martin Luther King Bridge Monday, where group organizer Martin Jeffrey criticized TAP for cutting off negotiations.
And why TAP is being so secretive about the sale.
Jeffrey says after he and hundreds of others spent months raising money to buy the building, he believes TAP has other motives.
Why would TAP do what it's doing the way it's doing it? The only thing that really looks clear to us is that it has to do with who the people are that are on the other side of the table trying to buy it, and that's the black community.
We got TAP President Annette Lewis on the phone Monday and asked if race had anything to do with it.
Any and all communications that TAP has had with individuals or parties interested in the Dumas have been open, honest, above board, and ethical.
Jeffrey says there's also a concern that a buyer paying more than $1 million for the building might have more commercial incentives.
It could likely be a developer.
The Dumas Legacy Group fears that could mean condos or apartments, which Jeffrey says would violate the deed of the building. Lewis wouldn't go into detail, but says the building's integrity will remain the same.
The rich history of the Dumas will remain the same.
The group also announced Monday that an online petition is calling for Roanoke to cut off funding for TAP if it won't continue negotiations.
I'm hoping to start a paper petition as well. The one that I started was online, and we got generated over 100 signatures. Just imagine what we can get from the people who don't do online.
Now, after months of work fundraising and looking at its options, the group says the ball is in TAP's court.
And so we're looking for the responses to the FOIA request and to the demand letter. Then we will determine with our lawyers what our other options are.
And Martin Jeffrey and the Dumas Legacy Group say that they don't want it to come to a court hearing, but that TAP will come back to the negotiating table with them. But so far, that's not something that TAP has given any indication it's likely to do. In Roanoke, Rob Manch, WSLS 10.